Which loss hit your unit the hardest? It wasn't the firefights, not the IEDs, not the missions that went sideways. The hardest loss came on a random Tuesday afternoon, in the middle of what should have been the safest place we had, the motor pool. Specialist Grant was the kind of guy who made long days bearable. He had this goofy laugh, high-pitched and contagious, like he'd just heard the best joke in the world. He'd walk through the barracks at 600 singing whatever pop song was stuck in his head, driving us nuts, but also breaking the tension. Everyone thought he was bulletproof because nothing ever seemed to get him down. That day, we were pulling maintenance. Just routine, changing fluids, checking tires, nothing dangerous. I remember turning a wrench when I heard the commotion. At first, I thought someone dropped a tool chest. Then the yelling started. By the time I ran over, Grant was on the ground. He'd collapsed. No gunfire, no explosion, just his own body betraying him. We scrambled, medics pounding his chest, radio calls flying. The chaplain even showed up, standing back with his hands clenched. But nothing worked. They rolled him away, and an hour later we got word, undiagnosed heart condition. I am 23 years old, dead before anyone even knew what was wrong. I still remember the silence in the barracks that night. No jokes, no music, just 20 guys staring at the floor. We'd trained ourselves to accept combat losses. You brace for that overseas. But this felt crueler somehow. Like the universe cheated. He wasn't taken by the enemy. He was taken while laughing at some dumb joke in a place we thought was safe. At his memorial, they played a recording of him singing off-key in the barracks. It was awful and perfect. Everyone laughed and cried at the same time. His boots stood empty on the stage, rifle and helmet resting above them. And it hit me. Sometimes the hardest losses aren't the ones that make the news. Sometimes it's the guy who made your mornings less miserable, gone before you even realized how much you depended on him. The days after were strained. The motor pool felt haunted, every socket wrench and oil stain tied to him. Even the platoon sergeant, the hardest man I've ever met, broke down when Grant's parents came to visit. His mom hugged every one of us like we were her sons, tears soaking our uniforms, while his dad just stood there, silent and shattered. We wrote letters, packed up his things, and tried to pretend life kept moving. But little reminders stuck. A song on the radio. A dumb joke repeated in the chow line. Someone humming at 600, too quiet to fill the gap. We lost a soldier, but more than that, we lost the glue that held us together when days were long and nights felt endless. And that kind of loss you never recover from. You just carry it.